It works because motherfuckers sang it, bro. Yeah, motherfuckers sang
Niggas
it.
are singing this song.
I'm not gonna say necessarily niggas, but I've seen him perform shows and the crowd fucks with it.
Yeah, it's his fans. They should.
Well, I'm saying even like a festival, like where even like they're not even there just to see you. Like it's easy to sing along to. It's repetitive. I wanna fuck me too. You could dance to it, do a little hip shit.
I'm not.
Like, no, I'm saying you not. Nigga, we 30. His demographic is 20, 21, 22. His age, you feel me?
Yeah.
The kids love it. They just want to dance. You can move your hips to it. If I can move my hips to it, fuck with it.
And it's crazy because now niggas is just making songs to blow up on TikTok too. If you can make if I feel like that's been the new ever since my nigga Sada Baby came out with the song and bam, whole lot of choppers on their head. Ever
Oh,
since
the whole
that
lot of
song,
choppers.
ever since that song, bro, it seemed like everything, and he wasn't even trying to do that, but you feel me, it worked out in his favor. But ever since that, now it's like, I need to come out with a song that motherfucker can dance to, or come up with a dance on TikTok too.
Yeah. It's pretty much has been like that since COVID. Pretty much has been like that since COVID. Fucking but it didn't work out for Sada though, unfortunately.
It didn't. He
That's
had
really
his
the last.
buzz.
That's
He
really
had
the
his
last
run.
time we've seen or heard of that nigga for real
Bruh,
musically.
that really pisses me off because you feel me. I was fucking with that nigga's music heavy, and now it's just like listening to. Bro, what's up with you? Every time you drink it, like I'm just gonna simplify it. I'm just gonna break it down to just one solid beverage that you cannot keep in your mouth. Pause. And that's beer. Anytime you drinking a beer, it just
Oh,
it just finds its way.
bro, I don't know what it's like. I
Like
don't know what it is, bro. It's like I got a hole in my face or
normally you
something.
drink in the dark or something, bro. It never finds its way out your mouth.
But the beer,
You can drink an energy drink, cool.
cool.
Sprite, cool.
It's these
Coke,
cups.
cool.
It's the cup.
You drink the dark out of those cups.
Nah, I usually get the smaller one. It's
That
this.
cup has a lip on it designed
I
not
think
to
that's why
spill.
the lip is in front of. It's fucking up my lip. It's like I'm not. It's like the double lip. See, you got the little lip and the big lip.
Nah, bro.
You got the little and the big. It's a lip.
Bro, we've drank out the bottle beers on the show before, bro, and
That's
you still
fine,
do it.
bro. It's. I just told you it's the cup. I'm not used to. It's
I'm
like a
gonna blame
double.
it. I'm gonna blame it on the carbonation. It's got to be something crazy like that, but
It might be, bro.
I don't know. But
Damn, bro.
every time I've seen you drink a beer,
Ah, shit. He got me. Damn it. I'll be telling my head, hope this nigga ain't paying attention. That's not the, last time I did it, you weren't paying attention. You ain't see.
I really wasn't. But anytime where I hear you go, and then I see this motion in my periphery, I see you do like this. Oh fuck, he done messed himself.
Nigga done made a mess. God damn it.
He done messed himself.
But yeah, nah, that's just the wave of music, bro. Music is turned into, if you can get a TikTok hit or if you can turn a song into a TikTok hit, there are songs that have went away and came back and caught wave on TikTok, like that Kevin Gates track came back. Damn, what song was that? Not Two Phones, bro. I can't think of the name of the song, but last year or the year before, that song came back on TikTok and it had a whole resurgence on TikTok, bro. And it's like this song came out, nigga, in 2016, 17. Like that song is old.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
algorithm and stuff.
Yeah, but all it took was for somebody to do something. All it took was for somebody to do something catchy to it, a dance or whatever to it, type shit. And next thing you know, everybody's doing that dance, everybody's doing that trend, everybody's doing that using that TikTok sound, that TikTok song, and it's just now it's trending again. Now it's trending again. Damn, I wish I could remember the name of the song. Matter of fact, look, hold on, you look it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
Yeah, look it up because it was an old song. It was definitely an older Kevin Gates song. Wasn't no new shit. Damn, bro, I should know the name of this song too, bro, because it was hot when it originally came out. And then when it got hot again, I should have fucking remembered it, bro. No, you can. No, you can. Oh, that. Yep, that right there. Yeah. Bitch, I'm a big gangster.
Look at this nigga.
This nigga.
Why is he sweating?
Nigga, when's he never not sweating? This nigga's crazy, bro.
It's my nigga though. Oh,
No, I fuck with Gates. Gates is definitely. I mean, I think over the years he's lost his. I don't know, bro. He's when he first came out, when he first got his wave, bro. His wave was him being a solid. He a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was fucking with him. He's solid. He ain't on no bullshit. Mm-hmm. As time went on, you know what I'm saying? He all Drika. That's all he talk about was Drika. As time went on, bro, he morphed into a nigga that was a nigga that when he first came out, he wouldn't like. Yeah. And he did. I will say he did grow as a person. Like he got off the, like you said, he stopped fucking with the lean, he stopped fucking with certain drugs and shit like that. He got healthy. He was big on his health and all that type of shit. But as far as like music wise and some of his quote unquote like behavior wise and shit, like he was kind of like, he wasn't the nigga that like if you was a fan of Gates that it's hard for you to continue to be a fan of this nigga because it's like, bro, what are you talking about? What are you doing? What are you saying? Like, it's just like some shit. I'm just like, I don't know, bro. And the music ain't hitting no more like it was. But yeah, bro, TikTok is crazy, bro. Cause TikTok is almost like the foundation of the current state of like music right now. Like if you can't come out with something that the kids and people can put on TikTok and make reels and dance to and sing to and do little trends and activities to, bro.
Yeah.
It's almost over with, bro. But if you can get into those TikTok algorithms, shit, I'm good. Nothing else matters. I come out with an album, the album can suck, but I got a TikTok joint. And this motherfucker goes crazy on TikTok. The kids love it. The people love it. Shit. My job is done. I'm about to eat off this. You know what I'm saying? Taylor doing it right now with the fucking whatever she wants shit. Like the album was cool, but that whatever she wants shit being on TikTok is, nigga, he won. That shit went platinum on TikTok. Regardless of what you think about the album, regardless of what you think about the song. I hate the fucking song, but that motherfucker went platinum on TikTok, bro. I can't deny it. But yeah, bro, what we got for today, man?
Well, first off, welcome back to another episode of the You Gotta Relax podcast. Matter of fact, let me restart that, bro. Let me get some fucking energy.
That was a little flat.
That was very flat. I'm disappointed in myself.
B flat.
What up?
A minor.
Wait a minute.
Stupid ass niggas. I hate. Go. I'll let you introduce.
Welcome back to another episode of the You Gotta Relax podcast, man. I am your boy Sonny, and this is my dog
Drizzle.
And we back with another episode, man. Don't ever A minor me.
B flat, A minor.
Don't ever fucking A flat B. A flat, B flat, minor me, any of that shit, bro. Hell no. Hell no. And you know what's crazy? Like that whole beef, motherfuckers was like mad at me because I wasn't on Drake's side. They was like, nigga, you a light skinned nigga, how you not rocking with Drake? I'm just like,
who was mad at you for that?
Like coworkers, bro. Like niggas was like asking me like, bro,
yellow ass nigga
type shit, bro. They was like pissing me off a little bit because I was like, bro, first of all, I've never around any of y'all talked to y'all about music. One, two, it's like, nigga, I'm rocking with who I'm rocking with, bro. Like in my eyes, it's J. Cole, Kendrick, then it's Drake for me.
Yeah.
As far as like who I'm gonna listen to and it's in that order. Now, whoever's dropping music at the time, of course, I'm gonna give that one that much play and that much more spin on it. But as far as like what I would listen to, if neither one of the three drop music, I'm listening to J. Cole first. Then I might run some Kendrick, and then you feel me? I might drop some Drake. But like, come on, man. Don't fucking play with me, bro.
Yeah. I mean, the beef
is over.
the beef. Well, no, the beef is forever. But as far as them making the songs and currently where it was and where it is now, it's definitely over per se of that. Like what we knew of it.
Yeah, because I wanted Drake to like that song he just dropped with Sexy Red, bro, and the BBL Drizzy beat and all that. Him and Sexy Red did. I literally, when he first started rapping, bro, I wanted him to be like, "Oh yeah, Kendrick, and you thought it was dead?" Like, bro, like
See, but you
I
can't do
wanted
that.
that.
Yeah, you can't do that to her though. That's her debut album. That's you gotta throw her a bone. Do your send your
But I
little
mean, they did it by using the beat.
he sent
They
a little
did it by using the beat though.
but that's for Metro. That's not for Kendrick. That's two different situations. Two different situations. That's a whole nother
But
play.
that's still addressing the beef
It is,
on
and
her
he
debut album.
and he also said maybe these are somebody maybe we'll take a trip if these niggas quit bothering me type shit. Like he did a little subtle. It was nothing crazy. It was a little nothing crazy, but that's her album. That's her song. He wasn't supposed to be on the song to begin with. It's supposed to be Chief Keef. Cause I heard her talk about it. She was like, I heard Chief Keef was making music and shit. And she was like, Keith hit her and he was like, yo, you need to do an R&B track. And she was like, well, shit. Okay. So she was like, shit. That's why I went in there. And she was like, bae, you my everything. Cause she was like, cause people say the shit about her and Chief Keef. And she was like, we just playing around. She was like, but even Keith was like, when people ask me if I'm your baby daddy, she was like, what do you tell them? He was like, it's none of their business. And she was, all right, cool. Like, this is none of their fucking business. Cause he's not the baby daddy, but still. It's not somebody's business. If he is, if he wasn't.
So it's like an on running joke.
Yeah, it's like a joke type shit. So she was like, when he told her you need your R&B song for your album, she was like, okay, what should I do? And she was like, that's when I went to the studio and I wrote that, bae, you my everything, you my that shit like that. She was, I wrote that. She was like, it's an R&B song. Mm-hmm. And she was like, it was really supposed to be Chief Keef, and we ended up going with Drake. And shit, that's just how we went with it. But I think him using the BBL Drizzy. It's not, he's addressing the beef, but he's more so, I guess you could say it's like a chess move. Because now you got to think, it's been tons of people who've been playing the BBL Drizzy beat. Like, they just been playing the beat. Nobody worthwhile has rapped over it for anybody to be like, yo, I'm going to play that in the club. I'm going to play that at a party. They just might get the beat off, like Metro got the beat off at a little party he did like a week ago, and we're going to leave it at that. Now, when motherfuckers play this Sexy Red song, they gonna play that BBL, bro. They gonna play that BBL Drizzy, and you're gonna hear Drake rap over it. He kind of flipped it like BBL Drizzy, like, nigga, I'm BBL Drizzy, like I'm buying bitches BBLs. Like, he flipped it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it wasn't corny. I'm not saying it was the smartest thing to do, but I'm saying, like, when you're throwing something like that and it's like, damn, like, the only way I could possibly flip this would be if I was to try to flip it in my favor. Yeah. So now when people hear BBL Drizzy, you're gonna hear my voice. Mm-hmm. They're gonna play it.
Right.
Like, they're going to play, like, that song is gonna be outside. Like, that song is an outside song. Like, it's fucking, when motherfuckers play they Sexy Red fucking sets, that's getting played. It's getting played.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, bro. And it's like, and yeah, I know, like, and I think the thing that bothers me a lot is social media and real life. Like, sometimes the shit can get blurred. If you pay attention to social media, you would think that nobody likes the song. You would think nobody likes the verse. If you go to YouTube, that shit get thousands and hundreds of thousands of dislikes, all type of shit. But that's just the trolls. Like, and I think this beef has done one of the most damaging things to social media in the past month. It's gave these weird ass Kendrick Lamar fans a voice.
Here you go.
No, listen. And it's giving. Nigga,
they already had a voice,
no,
bro.
No.
Yeah, they did.
This is different. This is like we have a voice. So it's like having a voice when your big brother come around. So what I'm saying is, there's more Drake haters than there are Kendrick fans. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
All right. Once the Drake haters mingled and made contact with the Kendrick fans, it was like that fucking meme where you ever seen a hand with the black nigga and the white nigga and they shaking hands and they like we together on some fucking Apollo Creed and Rocky shit, like my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas met. We have a mutual like the Drake fucking haters. It was hard for them to goddamn stick through and goddamn make their voice clear, because it's clear y'all hating. Y'all just don't like the nigga because he's winning. The Kendrick fans, they're Kendrick fans. Always gonna big up Kendrick, right? And you can say that they dislike Drake. They can dislike. I mean, you're gonna downplay anybody if that's your favorite. I'm a J. Cole fan. I'm gonna downplay Kendrick. I'm gonna downplay Drake. Like I'm a J. Cole fan. It's just how it is. That's just what you do as a fan. You downplay other people. So whatever. So the Kendrick fans, now it's like, damn, it's not enough of us to really go at the Drake fans alone. But we got the nigga. Like we have the person that we can say he can go toe to toe with this nigga. The Drake haters, they just haters. They don't have nobody we can say go toe to toe with this nigga. But it's more than enough of us. If we all come together with a common cause, we can get this nigga the fuck out of here. So now you got the person who got the whatever each side was missing. The Kendrick fans were missing the crowd, and the crowd was missing the person. The niggas linked up. Mm-hmm. And so now when you look at these fucking YouTube comments, these Instagram comments, you can't really tell who is who, but they're all on the same page of fuck this nigga Drake. Fuck this nigga Drake. It's ass. They just saying whatever. And it's like, it's not real. Because when you go outside, you're going to hear that Sexy Red song. When you go outside, you're going to hear that Drake first. When you go outside, you're going to hear Drake's music.
Yeah, the same way with the Kendrick shit too, though.
As far as what?
You're gonna hear They Not Like Us. You gonna hear
so Not Like Us is going to,
bro, that's being played all summer.
Hold on.
That is a summer bop.
Hold on. Yes and no. Yes and no. Pay attention. If you pay attention to the people that are, it's outside of the West Coast, because the West Coast is the West Coast. You can't, the West Coast is whatever. The West Coast is going to do their own thing. The West,
they running all of Kendrick's.
Listen,
look, I work for the city.
Yes.
I'm in a truck.
Yes.
Where I have to listen to a radio.
Yes.
All day.
Yes.
Every day. They are running Kendrick's diss tracks towards Drake.
Yes.
All day.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
So what's the difference?
What do you mean what's the difference?
They're like only one's going to get more spin out of the summer.
I'm not talking about more's going to get more and less spins. What I'm saying is the longevity. The Kendrick shit is going to be, it's a moment. It's right now. It's right now. It is literally right now. The radio stations know playing that, if we give these attentions, I mean, if we give these disses attention, people are going to flock to it. Right now, it is very, very cool to downplay Drake. Right now, it is very, very cool to act like Drake isn't like us. He's a nigga. I don't know why people act like he's not, but he is a nigga. All right. And every time I get online, I see these white and brown people playing Not Like Us. And it is the most befuddling thing. And by brown people, I mean not niggas. Okay. They playing it at weddings.
Is his daddy black or is he Spanish?
His daddy's black. His daddy's a nigga from Memphis. All right.
That thinks he's Spanish.
No, he's just a nigga from Memphis with a Mario mustache. Like you just got, or if you ask Pusha T, he got the Steve Harvey stash, Steve Harvey suit, Steve Harvey stash. Like, but he got a funny style mustache, Dennis
with a Mario mustache.
So, but my point is, it's a lot of people that don't look like us, and it's a lot of people.
Wait, his dad's name is Dennis?
Yes, his dad's name is Dennis. It's a lot of people who don't look like us. It's a lot of people who don't act like us. It's a lot of people who don't connect to us, and it's a lot of people who are playing the song.
You better thank your gods up above.
It is a lot
that it is not HBCU season.
And that right
what
there.
What does that even mean?
That well, and
I know what he's saying, but it just did. It was funny when he said it.
I'm gonna get to Joe because that right there in itself, him coming off that adamant and being that strong, and his whole disdain for Drake, I thought that was corny. But what I'm saying is, it's funny watching white people playing at their weddings, white people playing at their parties, Indian people playing at their weddings, Indian people playing at their parties. It's like, bruh, this is a song basically for anybody who doesn't look like Kendrick Lamar or from where Kendrick is from.
Yeah.
He's fuck y'all.
Yeah.
So it's like, why y'all are getting joy out of playing this because y'all, it's cool. They know it's gonna go viral. If we go to show us playing at our wedding, it's gonna go viral. It's like that's corny to me. That is performative to me. Like that's just not like authentic. For like, if this shit wasn't out, what would you play? And that's just how I always look at it. So like, yeah, with these radio stations, like they're gonna be programmed to push what they are told to push. Like these radio stations, like, yeah, it's Lexington, but it's under an umbrella. It's probably under iHeart. Like, who knows? I don't know. I don't know the exactly affiliation, whatever Lexington radio station is under. I know Louisville B96 and shit like that. They're under iHeart Radio. They're under this. You know, they're all under a bigger umbrella.
I know certain shows. I don't know if 107.9 is under iHeart because I've literally tried to find 107.9 on iHeart before.
Yeah.
Because like one morning that shit just wasn't coming through. And
Yeah.
it was just like blacked out. So I tried to go to iHeartRadio, and it was particularly a morning of me not being able to be in a work truck. But I noticed on my way to work, the station really wasn't coming through right.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, let me just download. I hear Steve Harvey talk about iHeartRadio. I hear Shayna saying it when she's got her spin, because she comes on right after the Steve Harvey show. So I tried to find it on there, bro, and I could not find us on there worth shit. Now maybe I wasn't typing it in right, or whatever, but because I really don't know how to use iHeartRadio. But I just thought like you just typed in your local station and you feel me, it would pop up.
You probably have to type. I don't know because I haven't been on iHeartRadio app in a while. But
type
that's
in
but
the
that's
show.
when I used to use the app, I used to use it so I could listen to the Breakfast Club. Back in the day, this is back like 2000.
Now they come on.
They come on a bunch of shit. So if 103, if it's 103.9, then that's gonna be the one that's gonna be the iHeart station that you would pull up on the app
probably. And I hear them talk about iHeart on 103 way more than 107.
Yeah. So I mean, so like it's so again, they're gonna be told. It's very, very few radio stations that really aren't in bed with fucking labels and executives and shit like that. They take payola. Like that's just where shit is at the moment. Like, so it getting played on the radio. I'm not too, whatever. You're gonna hear it, but it's gonna more so be a moment. At least the way I look at it, it's more so like a moment. Because again, if it wasn't for this beef, none of these records are that big. Yeah. None of these Drake records.
Excuse me, y'all.
Are that big if it's not for the beef. And you can say it for the Drake too, like, okay, Family Matters and stuff like that, but it would also probably be a different reception for Family Matters. And Family Matters in the Heart Part 6 got buku fucking dislikes on it, and it's all coming from Kendrick fans and Drake haters, you feel me? Because now they have credence to do it.
Yeah.
That's just where the corny aspect kind of comes through for me. I'm like, bro, that's not real, because if I go outside, I'm hearing all this shit. You're hearing all this shit. All this shit is going to be played outside. All this shit is going to be in rotation. Any club, any party, any event you go to. Like, it's just people try to make it seem like that one side is just getting superior spins and attraction when the other side's not. Like, I've saw DJs definitely play Not Like Us and crowds go crazy. I've also seen videos where the DJs try to get that shit off and the crowd was like, bro, turn this shit the fuck off. Like, just because it's so West Coast, like, it's a very, 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 very West Coast song. Like, that is the Bay Area at its core. And I'm going to be honest. I don't know too many niggas that like Bay Area music. Like, I don't know a lot of people that like Bay Area artists if you're not from California. Do you?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
I like West Coast music too. But I'm saying a lot of people don't. I know that's a lot of people's knock for not liking Tupac. Man, that shit sound too West Coast. People don't fuck with Mac Dre. People don't fuck with E40. People don't fuck with Kick the Sneak.
Anybody who
I don't fuck with
hasn't.
Tupac. Yeah. Swear to God.
We can stop.
Tupac's on my list. Tupac. I have a short list.
Change the subject.
No. I have a list of niggas I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with Tupac. Let me finish. I don't fuck with Pac. I don't fuck with Nas.
I'll let you slander Kendrick Lamar.
I'm not slander nobody. I just said I don't fuck with Pac.
You talk down on him and all that.
I didn't talk down on Pac.
But like,
I didn't talk down on Pac.
No.
I just said I'm not a Tupac. I don't fuck with Tupac.
Hell.
I've never woke up and said, let me turn on some Pac today. Never. Never. I've never woken up and said, let me turn on some Nas. Never. Now, do I understand? I appreciate what they've done for the game. Yes. Do I understand that Tupac is essential to a lot of shit that has happened? Yes. Do I understand that for Nas? Yes. Is Nas a hell of a rapper? Yes. Do I want to hear that nigga's music? No. Do I want to hear Pac's music? No. Perfect. Like it's old. Like Pac never made better music than Biggie.
Do you like Detroit niggas?
Yeah.
Okay, that says enough. Change the subject.
Yeah, I fuck with not all of them. No, but do I fuck with Icewear Vizo?
So
yes.
So you really like you a ratchet nigga.
I like good music.
You a ratchet nigga.
No. My favorite rapper Cole.
So that still doesn't mean that you don't like ratchet music.
Listen, my favorite rapper.
You
is
prefer
Cole.
to listen to ratchet,
Bro,
I've been at parties where you DJing, my nigga.
Whoa.
I've been at parties where you was DJing, my nigga.
That's what the hoes like.
It's what Dre likes. I remember.
I can't play what I like.
Verbatim, my first time meeting you, nigga, I got a set list, man.
I do,
and I'm gonna play these songs.
I'm gonna get this shit off.
I appreciate you trying to tell me that, like you do this too.
Yeah,
but it's my night.
I'm the guest speaker, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, it was your TED talk.
Up.
It was your fucking TED talk.
No, but that's
so it's like, okay, cool. Then you feel me? I bow out. And it's like, all right, and then I'm listening, and I'm like, this nigga, you feel me? He playing all the hot shit. I'm not gonna cap, but he also playing a whole lot of ratchet shit. Now I get it. It's for the vibes. It's for not so much you, but for the entertainment of the guests who are coming through. So I get it in that aspect. But I've also heard you in my own home. You got music playing while you setting up, and I'm just like, I ain't know he like this.
I mean, all right, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I ain't know bro was into this.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love music, bro. Like, and I appreciate people.
Do you listen to country music?
I'm not opposed to it. Like I have, but I've never like. I don't have a favorite artist.
Do you listen to rock music?
I'm also not opposed to it. Like I'm not.
I got put on the rock music in high school,
so I'm not a person where I can name like my favorite rock song, my favorite country song
in high school.
Like I can't name like my favorite rock artist. I can't name my favorite country artist and shit like that. I can't do any of that. But if I hear some shit, I'm like, oh, this shit sounds all right. Like I've actually, when I used to write reviews for people, I actually got invited to a couple of it wasn't country. It was, I guess you would call it like a blues rock and roll type of band or whatever, like a blues rock. Like it was rock and roll, but it was more like had like some blues elements to it. Like it was a little more. I don't know how to pronounce the tone. I guess it was, but it wasn't like. No, it wasn't. When I say conservative, I'm saying like, but the sound. So like, I guess like the guitar and like the, I guess like the bass and like. The sound of it had the blues element to it, but it was country. I mean, it was rock and roll. Like they had the lead singer. He wasn't like screaming and it wasn't fast on upbeats. It was more like a slow tempo type.
Let us know what
yeah, but like I'm trying to think exactly what it was, but it was like a blues-esque rock and roll group. And I got invited a couple of their shows and it was cool. Like I fucked with that type of vibe. Like it wasn't like no bullshit. Like they was singing, they was the lyrics. Like I could, you know what I'm saying? Like it was cool. Like so. But I'm not nobody just walking around who's, oh, listen to country. No, I'm not gonna say that. I don't. Never that. Now, if a country song comes across, I like. I think that one song that nigga got, what's his name, is Shabuzi, where he like remixed Jaquan's "Tipsy" or whatever, like a country rendition. Trash. Personally, I know everybody loves it. I think it's trash, bro. It's just not for me, bro. I'm not with the remixing hip hop in the country. I don't know. That shit just don't do it for me.
So you wasn't fucking with that when Nelly went on the country tip and was doing them songs.
That's original though.
Tim McGraw and all them.
That was original music though.
You fuck with it.
That was fine. I didn't have no problem with that. What I'm saying is that's like a nigga doing a country version of Mask Off. I don't know if I'm cool, bro. Like, do some original shit, my nigga. Like, I'm okay.
I'm fucking with Morgan Whalen right now.
He's racist.
Just because he said, leave me alone.
He said, niggas!
I'm fucking with Morgan Whalen, bro.
I mean, I honestly, to be honest, only songs I've ever heard from, bro, I've heard like one song from him, and then I heard the shit him and Dirk got. I mean, I don't have no problem with dude.
Probably last night we let the liquor talk.
Probably. I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you.
That's on junk.
Yeah, I probably. But like I said, I'm not a fan of the shit per se. But it's like I don't know, bro. Like I like good music, and yeah, I do. I guess you could say I like some ratchet shit. Like I'm like
I mean, everybody has their
like
little
we was
ratchet
talking.
kicks,
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like we
but
was
like
talking.
yours is definitely
Like we was talking about Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? I got a soft spot for Red. You know what I'm saying? Like because, bro, like yeah, she is ratchet as fuck. She's hood. She's ghetto. You could say she is all of the above, all the elements of everything that you would possibly hate about some ghetto bitches per se.
I think there's a difference. I think Sexy Red is just ratchet, whereas you look at Glorilla and it's like, nah, she's hood. Glorilla is just straight hood. She's a hood chick.
Yes.
Sexy Red to me is just she's like a ratchet hood chick. Where it's like so like some of the comments she done made where she was talking about something she was I think it was like a picture of her in like a waiting room or something, and she said that something about her nigga beat the brakes off of her, so she was in there. Granted, it's all like
She
her.
was talking
And
about
then
when she was in labor.
yeah.
She said while she
Her
was in
man's went through
labor,
her phone.
went to her phone and saw a text with Chief Keef. He said smacked to the back of the head while she was in labor.
Yeah.
And I mean it's shit like that, whether if it's true or whether it's not. Nothing that she has done, said, tweeted, shown, nothing is off brand for her. Everything that she does seems to be on brand. Like even that
Yeah, it
tweet,
fits her demographic.
even that tweet makes sense because this whole running joke about Chief Keef being her baby daddy. So now she got the song with Keef that came out. The song was fire. It was on Keef's album. She got the song with Keef that came out. Boom. She's about to give birth to the baby type shit. She's in labor. You know what I'm saying? The baby daddy go through her phone, see her and Chief Keef texting. He saw some shit he ain't like, smacked in the back of her head. Bitch. You know what I'm saying? And now it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But also, it probably happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The odds are it probably happened.
10 out of 10.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just
10
like,
out of 10 chance
and
that
it's
she
like,
was probably not lying.
yeah, and it's like everything that she says and she does, and even when people interact with her, like they all say like it's all on brand for like, bro. I keep going back to that whole incident with Jess Hilarious.
She was in an interview and she was like, I seen, not to cut you off, but like I seen her in the interview and she was talking about they was like, what's the nicest thing a dude's ever done for you? She was like, oh, I was dating this one dude. She was like, man, dude, nice stuff for me all the time. This, that. She was like, I was dating this one guy and he robbed a motherfucker at gunpoint and took that nigga's chain and gave it to me. And she was like, I thought that was the sweetest thing ever.
And it probably really happened. It probably really happened.
I'm sitting there looking at that shit and I'm like,
but that's the
what the fuck?
I think that's like the part of it that makes her seem like so. It's like it's almost like the same reason why people fell in love with Cardi. Like people fell in love. People fell in love with Cardi because you gotta understand, bro.
A lot of these ratchets need to thank Cardi B because Cardi B paved the way for them.
She opened the door for a lot.
She opened the door for a lot of these ratchets.
But you gotta understand, like for a period of time, like okay, for like when you think of women in entertainment, like women in entertainment, they can't necessarily be raunchy and they can't really be so open and they can't talk about things like that. Like a dude, like if a dude was to get on air and if he was to pass gas or something or say some shit like that, like man, my stomach was it's whatever. It's funny. We weren't used to a woman talking like that. So when Cardi comes around and she's talking like that on a regular, it's like damn, like
she's like, my stomach's fucked up. I had the shit so bad.
yeah, and it's like damn, bitch, that's a little bit too much. But also, it's other people that are like, I can relate to that, even though they might not say it out loud. It's people that would be like, man, hey, when I woke up, hey, that coffee fucked me up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you got like somebody like a Nicki or somebody like a Meg, they would never get on a radio station interview and talk like that. But somebody like a Glorilla or somebody like a Sexy Red, somebody like a Cardi, They'll get on like what fucking Glorilla was like. They asked her, she was on lip service. She was like, yeah, I eat nut. And they was like, what the fuck? Like you like what you mean you eat nut? She was like, yeah, I eat nut, bitch. Like, yeah, I had my man put it on the fries. I ate that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Where would you
maybe
classify mulatto?
see mulattoes.
She's on the fence to me.
Well, but see, but mulatto is more so mulatto, Ice Spice, Nicki. They're more so on that side a little bit because, especially like mulatto was on TV at first. Mulatto was on. I think what was that show like? It was some hip hop show. I think the one that had like Romeo on it. It's something with like the kids or like their family or somebody was in the industry or whatever. I can't remember the exact show she was on, but she was on some reality show before she really popped up because her original name was Mulatto. Now she turned to just Big Lotto, whatever. She's a little bit on that reserve side for sure. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she's gonna talk her shit. She's gonna say whatever, but I think she's a little bit more so on the reserve side. She would never get up there and talk about how she farted. She would never get up there and talk about sucking dick or dick and ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's certain shit.
About in her songs.
And her songs is different. It's music. But to get on an interview on a radio, totally different. You know what I'm saying? Because your job is to get on when you get on these.
She's sophisticatedly ratchet.
Yeah, when you get on the radio and shit like that, your job is to basically it's like a promo. So we have to promo ourselves. You got to put your best foot forward. Pretty much, you got to put the person that you want the goddamn society to believe or think that you are or see you as. That's the foot that you normally put forward in the interviews and shit like that. But for somebody like a Cardi, be yourself. Like a fucking Sexy Red, be yourself. Or like, bro, when she pulled up to the Breakfast Club and she checked Jess Hilarious for the shit that Jess like, yo, that's on brand for her.
Yeah.
She's like, I ain't gonna be no fake bitch. Now we can still do this interview, everything gonna be cool, but I'm gonna set the record straight. You said some bullshit, and I'm gonna let you know. And now let's have a good conversation. That's on brand for her. Mm-hmm. If she would have got up there and been like, act like just cold shoulder, act like she didn't want to talk to her, and after the fact, oh, I didn't want to talk to her because there's just no, that's not on brand for Sexy Red. Mm-hmm. That'd have been fake. And for her, she a real bitch. How she says, if I don't fuck with some shit, if I don't like some shit, I'm gonna say it, whatever. Because for her, and I think the difference between Sexy Red and Glorilla, I don't think Glorilla would ever jeopardize or put herself in a situation to lose what she has gained over the past couple years. Not saying that Sexy Red would intentionally, but if there was a situation where if somebody did disrespect Sexy Red or some shit did go left, I don't think Sexy Red is above, man, fuck this shit. I had money before this shit. Like, Glorilla ain't had no bread. We seen what she looked like when Fuck Nigga Free was out.
We seen what all of them look like.
For sure. But Sexy Red now still kind of looks like Sexy Red 8-9 months ago. Minus, you can say post-baby. But other than that, she looks the same. She ain't got no work done. She ain't had no PR train. She's the same person. Coochie pink, booty hole still brown. Like, it is. But that's her. The Fuck Nigga Free Glorilla and the Glorilla we saw 2 weeks ago, two different people. You can say the same thing for Cardi. Cardi had work done and shit like that, but I think Cardi's personality and Cardi's demeanor has never changed.
Yeah.
Just the way she looks. I think Glow is gonna try to Glow is gonna try to continuously try to put herself in a position to be successful because she wants it, and necessarily I think she needs. I ain't gonna say she needs it, but she wants it. Whereas Sexy Red is like, yo, this is my life. I'm not gonna change the person I am to keep doing this music shit. If the music shit is gonna try to change me, I'm out. But she's still her, bro. Like, and I have to give her credit for that, bro. That's kind of why I fuck with Red, because like everything that she does is on brand. But I say all that to say, yes, bro, I do fuck with ratchet shit. I do some of my favorite rappers outside of my nigga Cole. Fuck with Icewear Vizo. Fuck with my nigga Doughboy. Fuck with G. Fuck with Red. Sexy, that is. And yeah, I like the, the regular shit. I like my nigga, like my nigga Ross, like my nigga Spitter. I like Hove and shit like that. But definitely for my daily spins, though, I'm definitely playing some YG. I'm definitely playing some Doughboy. I'm definitely playing some uh uh some goddamn Rowdy Rebel. Like I'm playing some Dirt. Like I'm gonna play some Von. I'm gonna play some goddamn damn, what's that nigga's name, bro?
Even King Von.
I fuck with Von, bro. Before Von got knocked off, bro. Before he got knocked off and Dirk took his hard drive.
How you think about
That nigga? That nigga Von was about to go crazy, bro. And it's cool,
you think
bro.
Dirk's rapping Von songs right now?
A little bit. He got his hard drive, bro. He got it, bro. And it's cool, bro. Long live King Von. You feel me? Like Dirk, yeah, but Dirk got his
Some of
hands on that
Dirk's
hard
music
drive.
right now, bro. It's just like if you really listen, if you had a motherfucker from Chicago to decode some of that shit, you'd be like,
He got his hands on that hard drive.
I got a YouTube motherfucker I follow on here. I ain't subscribed to nothing, but he be decoding songs, bro.
Shit,
and I just be like, bro, what? What the fuck is going
Bruh.
on with Chicago music?
It's not so. It's like if you pay attention to a lot of songs. So like, okay, you know that song "Hillbillies," Kendrick and Baby King came out with a year and a half, 2 years ago. Okay, anyway, so they came out with this shit, right? Hillbillies. It's a diss. It's a play off of Drake. I know you know Sticky. Okay, they pretty much did that. They try to like make fun of Drake for making Sticky, but it's a diss. Just like how Family Ties is a diss. But if you're not in it and you don't like decode it or pay attention to certain shit, you wouldn't think that Family Ties and you wouldn't think the Hillbillies are disses. But listen to what these niggas are talking about. Smoking on top 5. Number 2, DM in my bitch. Like, I don't care. I just ask why. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who the fuck would be number 2? He's talking about Drake. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a lot of music got little hidden shit. Like the people who are supposed to catch it normally catch it. They catch it. I know you talking about, B. I know you talking about, bro. They catch it. You feel me? But a lot of times, like the common person, they like, this just whatever. It's music. They didn't say nobody's name. How's it a diss? You know, you get those guys. How did he diss him? He didn't say his name.
Yeah.
Well, if you knew, then you know. You know what I'm saying? Like
I said, you feel me? You got the decoders and all that shit going on. It's just like, damn, bro, that shit's kind of crazy. And it's like if you know, you know.
Exactly, bro. And that reminds me, I posted a video on TikTok and YouTube. Did you see it? Stephen A. Smith shit.
You post so much about Stephen A. and LeBron James. Like when I seen that, I was like, I feel like I've seen this before. Like, is he reposting this?
No, it's a new clip.
I was like, but I feel like I've seen this clip before.
It's a new clip.
Or whatever. And then I was like, knowing Drake, he probably found this somewhere, like just sitting on a hard drive in his crib. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I didn't.
Nah, he just said it last week. He just said it. So it's like, if you know,
he's still on that though.
No, but see, that's the thing. If you know, you know, because it all started because what Draymond Green said. Draymond said some shit like, "Oh, I didn't appreciate what Stephen A. Smith said when he got suspended and people were saying he needed help." And Stephen A. was like, "Bruh, I was against people saying that you need like mental help type shit. Like I was against that, but I do agree. Like you said yourself, you were out of control." He was like, so he was kind of mad at Draymond for not keeping it real and keeping it in like thorough. He was like, bro, if you had a problem with me, you know, we get on the phone. Like you could have called me. You went on Shaq's podcast and said this shit. Like, bro, you could have called me and told me you had an issue, not wait till you get on the fucking podcast and say this shit. But in the midst of him explaining that, he was like, there have been athletes, star NBA players that have tried to get me fired over the years. He was like, they don't know that I know, but I know. I don't say nothing, but that's why we don't rock, because I know that they full of shit. This isn't the first time he said it. It's probably like the third time he said it.
Right.
And if you pay attention, he has interactions with a plethora of athletes, plethora of NBA players, plethora of NBA stars. The only NBA star that he has ever been around that I've seen that he doesn't, quote unquote, have some type of mutual, like, yo, what's up? I ain't seen you in a long time, whatever, blah, blah, is LeBron. He fucks with Melo. Melo fucks with him. He fucks with D Wade. D Wade fucks with him. Chris Bosh. Like, all these stars all these players have came through in and out stars. The only person that whenever him and LeBron are in the same space, it's always like, you ever give dap to a nigga that you really don't fuck with? Like, I don't hate you enough to punch you in the mouth, but I really don't fuck with you. But you around four of the niggas. But the person you don't fuck with is around three or four of the niggas that you fuck with. So when you telling everybody what's up, you just get that nigga a little head nod out, a little dap, but you keep it pushing. Every time LeBron and Stephen A. Smith are in the same vicinity, it's the same type of energy. Bron, yo, what's up, my nigga? Boom, boom. He get to Stephen A. Is what's up? Keeps it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stephen A. is in the past has said things. He's never said anything detrimental to LeBron, bro. But he's always kept it fair. He's always kept it, I guess you would say, like a mutual, like, bro, this is the truth of the matter. Like, he got on LeBron for, bro, when D Wade retired. No, when D Wade when D Wade got inducted into the Hall of Fame, Bron wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A. got on him for that. Like, bro, that's supposed to be one of your best friends. That's supposed to be your dog. And on his biggest night of his career, he gets inducted to the NBA Hall of Fame. You're not there. Like, that's kind of bogus. You could have been there. And he was like, we know for a fact that when you get inducted to the Hall of Fame, Wade's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like, the people that are important to you and the people you think that are going to be important to you, I think that is a milestone, and it is when you get inducted. They're gonna be there. So he's looking at it from like a standpoint. He's looking at it like he called him out for the Darvin Ham shit. Like, bro, you know Darvin Ham was on the hot seat. You start a podcast with JJ Redick. Next thing we know, JJ Redick is the favorite to be the Lakers head coach. It's like, you do these things and nobody points them out. I point them out. I'm doing my job and I'm the bad guy. So he's been doing that for years. Like, point out, like, hey, bro, when
I seen
bogus.
that JJ was like
The favorite,
the lead runner for head coach of the Lakers, I was just like,
you know what that is.
has this nigga ever coached AAU? Has he ever coached high school, middle school?
Like,
Like what? Like how he just randomly gonna get a job and be the front runner for arguably one of the greatest organizations in NBA history? And I was just like, bro, like what the fuck? How'd that lead to? And of course, like you said, you hear about the podcast him and JJ got and everything and all this other shit. And JJ is very knowledgeable and used
For
to
sure.
and he's even now stepped into calling games now.
Commentary, yeah.
Which is kind of I took that as like,
that's what a lot of coaches
is this
do.
like a yes?
They do commentary.
I was like, is this like an interview to see his knowledge of the game, to see what his thoughts are, or what it would be like on a game to game or like in game basis, like you know what I mean? Because you know, like you say, even as we all know, coaches they all go to commentary and it's like, man, what they should have done was X, Y, and Z, and this, that, and the third. And I feel like that's how Doc low key got his way back into coaching because he's sitting there commentating, and you feel me? These organizations is listening, and they like, oh shit, that does make sense. He does still know what he's talking about. He just got a bad shot from where he was at, and that's why he's back. All right, let's give him a call. Tell him to come out.
Yeah.
We want to hear
for sure.
We want to see what he's got going.
And
I feel like the only coach right now who hasn't done it, he'll probably get his shot in return soon, will be Van Gundy. Because right now, the way he's calling Stan. Not hell no, Jeff ain't.
Well, that was so that's what ESPN came out with the other day. So the other day, ESPN came out with they said, so there was a rumor that the reason why ESPN got rid of Jeff Van Gundy was because the NBA didn't appreciate how critical Jeff Van Gundy was being during the games about the officials and about how the game has changed over the years. They didn't appreciate that.
I feel him.
So they're saying that they pressure ESPN to get rid of him. ESPN was flipped and said, no, that's not true. We just decided to move in a different direction. Plus, there were rumors that Jeff was going to get back into coaching potentially. So
after all these fucking years,
you never know. I mean, it's motherfuckers can have an itch. If the right offer comes, they could. Now with Stan, did you
since we was in high school?
Now, did you see this shit with Stan about what he was talking about earlier this week about his wife committed suicide?
Is that where he's been?
So his wife committed suicide in August. Right? No, he's been calling games all year.
Well, I noticed that like the series with the the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, he didn't call one game.
Yeah.
It was JJ. I mean, not JJ. It was Jamal Crawford.
Well, they were flip flop
Jamal Crawford and them.
because it was still because
But
they're
JJ,
because in the second
but Stan
round.
didn't call one game in the second round of the Western Conference Finals. I mean playoffs.
No, he did. He did because they flip. You know, because in the second round, it's whatever. It's whatever game you get. It doesn't become TNT and ESPN pick a side until the conference. No, but he
I don't remember him
no.
calling the game.
He's been commentating games because I remember because
I know he did the first round
because he did
the whole series.
He did a
with
couple
the
of Knicks games.
Timberwolves and what you call it?
He did a couple of Knicks and Pacers games.
Well, maybe that's what it was.
He did
went
a couple.
to the East.
Yeah, he did a couple of Knicks and Pacers.
I wasn't
remember
watching none of that shit.
because matter of fact, the Knick game, not the Knick game. Yeah, the Knick and Pacers game. He was calling that with Reggie.
But anyways, so what about his wife?
But his wife committed suicide in August.
Okay.
And he was just talking about how, like, you know,
sorry to hear that. RP.
Yeah, that was crazy. Nobody knew. I mean, people knew, but I don't think the public knew that happened in August type shit. And he was just talking about how, you know, he was like, honestly, the only shit that's really keeping me, you know, doing what I'm doing is nigga my kids. He was other than that. I'm not saying he said he would commit suicide himself, but I'm saying he's like, you know, it's hard to. You gotta think, bro. Like, I've been with this woman for X amount of years, and it's my job to protect, nourish, you know what I'm saying, speak life into her and all this shit like that, and then she takes her own life. That would fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't even think he would entertain coaching at this moment, bro. I think he's just
probably not.
Yeah, I think he's gonna commentate.
I mean, it's probably is fucking with him because he's just like, bro, what else have I missed out on because of basketball?
Because basketball coaching and shit like that. You gotta think while you're coaching
games, and it's like coaching is a whole nother level. But even having to call games, it's like I have to leave X amount of days early, so now I'm gone, and I've left my wife in a state that I didn't even realize that she was in.
Yeah.
And now she's fighting these battles and demons by herself.
Yeah.
And I don't even know it because I'm so focused on getting to where I need to go.
You know, work.
Because of work. So it's just like, damn. So I can understand and see why he would low-key feel that way as far as like coaching as well too. Because he probably is thinking about all of that. And I mean, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if it's fucking with him that bad. I wouldn't be surprised if he stepped down from TV or whatever, even though he's saying like right now, that's what's keeping him sane. But at the same time, it's got to be a double-edged sword. And I'm not trying to speak for the man, but if he's already come out and said that that's what's keeping him going.
What are you saying? His kids. He was saying his kids is what's.
His kids.
His kids. But I'm saying I could see him looking at coaching, being like, maybe I missed out on a lot of shit because of coaching. You know what I'm saying? Commentating, like I said, commentating is one thing. You don't miss as much time. It's just you show up there, you do the game, you go home.
You might miss
shit.
like 4 or 5 days
type shit.
You commentating the game.
And with it being on TNT, they get during the regular season. He would either do Tuesday or Thursday night, then he go home.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Type shit. So one game a week. Playoffs is gonna be different, but definitely during the regular season, one game a week, and then boom, we go on our way. Type shit. Maybe 2 games, depending on if we do Tuesday and Thursday, whatever it is, because TNT's always whatever. But I could definitely see him being like, man, coaching took a lot out of me, took a lot from my family, took a lot from, you know, my wife. And maybe by the time I did retire, like the damage was per se already done. Like maybe we were only going to be able to be so good at any point because coaching, it took away so much from me for so many years.
Right.
And then I got into the commentary. And you got to think, bro, like when guys are like coaches, like they don't just like go away. Like, bro, that's like it's hard for even for like when players retire, like they don't just like, it's very few of them retire and don't find a way to stay involved in their respective sport, whether it's basketball, baseball, or football. Like they're going to go be a coach. They're going to go be a consultant. They're going to go be a trainer. Like they're going to find a way to be involved. It's like, bro, like Tyson Chandler. If you a Mavs fan, like if you're not a Mavs fan, I just found out recently that nigga was on the staff. He helped develop Derek Lively. I didn't know that.
Speaking of, my nigga got neck sprain now. I thought he might have concussion.
I think it's really a concussion. I think they just said next spring to kind of like if he was to come back out. It's like, oh, he's not concussion's next spring. He's coming back out. But I think they kind of like, is he coming? They say,
the way he walked off, like,
this nigga can't walk, guys. He can't walk. His brain is rattling.
Bro. I was like, hold up, man.
I was sick.
Then they came back and was like, it's just a neck sprain. But as I told you,
yeah,
my Mavs, man, we got it going on right now, bro.
Listen, bro,
we locked in.
Like I told you,
Kyrie is on his revenge tour.
Excuse me,
because and it's so funny. It's so funny, bro. Like you talk about, you just said, be around some niggas that you really don't fuck with, but you feel me, for the sake of the conversation or the spaces that you in, you have to.
Yeah, for sure. Happens all the time.
He had to go up there and sit next to Shaq after Shaq talked all that shit, and then Shaq, how you doing, Kyrie?
Now,
you had a hell of a game, Kyrie. Everybody singing his praises. Kyrie, you turned into another animal. You turned into another beast. And it said, and I don't think nobody ever discredited, and I want to say this, I don't think anybody ever discredited him as a basketball player. Mm-hmm. They just discredited his actions outside of basketball. But that's also kind of ties into what you're saying as far as like social media making things out worse than what they really are to be. You guys are sports analysts. Analyze him as a sports player, not what he's doing in his personal life.
Yeah.
Analyze him like that. If Kyrie hasn't done nothing to where it's jeopardizing like so much, like him causing him jail time or something like that or whatever, it's like cool. But I think as like how they was all going through it, Kyrie, he's being real anti-Semitic and this, that, and the third, and then come to find out Shaq was playing the same movie that they was calling him anti-Semitic about in the theater of his.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, like you the pot calling the kettle black now, bro. Like, what we talking about, Shaq? And then also, like, everybody else was going through a major too. And Kyrie to go up there, bro, you could tell, like, he's in a whole nother headspace now. And I feel like had this been like a couple years ago, Kyrie either one wouldn't have done it or two would have went up there and really told them niggas how he really felt.
Yeah.
But him being a professional and the veteran he is, he goes up there, he's smiling in their face all the while knowing that they was trying to just stab this nigga in his back. So it's just like, I thought that shit to me was just so crazy. And I was just like, bruh, like, and then before he dipped, they all was shaking his hand, singing his praises and everything. And I was just like, bruh, a lot of them. And then Draymond called all them niggas out on that shit a little while ago, bruh. And I was weak as fuck too, because he was just like, man, he was like, I was watching, I was hearing everything y'all was saying about him. And he was just like, and now y'all talking about him. And they was trying to, you feel me, cover back, in which to their point, they really did. They was just like, we never discredit him as a hooper. Yeah. We just wasn't agreeing with what he was doing outside of hooping.
Yeah.
It's still just like, bruh, but you realize you talking about him in his personal life is going to affect his mindset on the court.
True.
And Draymond brought that to everybody's attention too. He was like, bro, everything that y'all do and say, it affects us no matter how bad. Like, we try not to let it, but it does.
Now, I don't disagree with that. Now, I think personally, Shaq and Kyrie talked at some point. Now, maybe they did, maybe they didn't.
Because that was an open palm. But he called him big fella. Plus, they did the movie together.
I think somebody, because you gotta understand, bro. When that shit was going down, that was off the court shit, but it was affecting on the court. Like, it was keeping him out of games. So it's like, it'd be one thing if he was saying and doing this shit and he wasn't getting suspended. All of a sudden, he was still playing. He was doing it and it was affecting him not playing. So now it's
away games.
Well, in general, because he got suspended at one point. Like, he had to write that letter. He had to do all those things for Joe Tsai.
He's allowed to play home games.
He had to do a whole bunch of shit for him to be able to play and shit and come back and play again. So it was like, it was affecting his play in a sense. So like, so the reason why they were talking about it was because it was affecting the game and it was affecting the Nets. It was affecting the outlook on the season. It was like, this is a story about one of our better players. And so we're going to have to.
I think at the time, the Nets was like a favorite to go win it all.
KD, Kyrie, and Harden. And then Harden ended up leaving because him and Kyrie, like, Harden felt like, bruh, I understand where you're coming from, but I came here to play basketball and to win a chip. I came here to play with you and Kevin Durant. You not getting a shot and not allowing you to play It's fucking up why I came here.
Yeah,
Now
and KD gets hurt. Now it's just all kept James Harden. Then KD comes back. Then James Harden is like, and then Kyrie starts his shit. Now James Harden is like, bro, I'm basically back in Houston. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
I might as well get the fuck out of here. Yeah. And so it's like, to your Shaq point, I don't know. See, these motherfuckers like they own theaters and shit and businesses and stuff. I don't really think they be paying attention what the fuck be getting played on there. I mean, I don't know, and I could be wrong. Maybe Shaq was there when it was played. I don't know. So I don't. Shaq
I mean,
probably,
it's alleged that he was there for the premiere.
Yeah,
because the theater had just opened, and that was a movie that they was playing in his theater.
Yeah, he could also probably outside shaking hands, kissing babies, not paying attention to the movie.
Shit.
We don't know what the fuck was going on. Shit. So it's like, all right, cool. They played it at his theater. Cool. He should do a better information knowing. Yeah, he should do a better job of knowing what the fuck's going on. That's number one. But number two, I do think that they had a conversation because they are both from Jersey. I feel like Kyrie's pops, I feel like his uncle and Rod Strickland, I feel like hey, Shaq, let me holler at you, man.
Yeah.
Like, y'all should have a conversation, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And boom, man, I think both, ain't no hard feelings, bro. Shaq's like, probably just like, man, I spoke out because he called him an idiot, whatever, cool. But you got to think in those moments, especially for somebody like Shaq, who is in bed in business with so many people. This nigga Shaq got 48,000 companies attached to him. He's probably looking at it like, let me make sure I stand clear where I'm at. I don't want to blur no lines. I don't want nobody thinking that if I call him an idiot and I set my ground, business is booming. But if I say the wrong thing, I might lose some business.
Yeah.
And I'm Shaq. I'm about a check. At the end of the day, I'm about my money. I ain't gonna let this nigga fuck up my money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kyrie, but I'm gonna have to tell people you an idiot on TV, bro. And I'm gonna hit you after the phone. Hey, little bro. Whenever you see it, if you seen it when you saw it live, I had to say what I had to say, bro. But I gotta protect.
So he pulled a J. Cole.
Potentially, who knows?
Type shit.
Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like.
I hate that.
But I think for Kyrie, this is the thing with Kyrie where he said he's on his revenge tour. This is the Kyrie that they wanted in Boston.
This is the Kyrie they wanted in Brooklyn.
To an extent, but you got KD. But yes, this is the Kyrie. This is definitely the Kyrie that they wanted in Boston. This is the Kyrie that when LeBron was telling him why I'm moving this way or why I need this from you, XYZ, and Kyrie was like, nigga, what the fuck? Kyrie was looking at it completely different.
Yeah, and you gotta think he's still a kid at the time too.
He's still young.
And he's looking at it like, bruh, I've been holding this team down ever since you left.
And then
now you come back and you trying to tell me how the show needs to be ran. Yes. Like, nigga, no, I'm not going for that. And if that's how you want to act, then like, bro, I'll dip. Like, yeah, I can stay here and win a couple championships, but I'll show you what type of leader I really am, bro. And then he leaves and goes to Boston. It doesn't work out for him. Not only did it not work out for him, he gets like severely injured and misses like a whole season. And then they realize, bro, we better off without him, so to speak. So then he's like, all right, well, let me leave. Mm-hmm. I'll go to Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. Then you feel me? That summer, I think it was that summer ended up coming up through, and they did the FIBA shit, and it was him and KD, and then you saw him and KD really kicking it super heavy. Mm-hmm. That whole summer, they win the FIBA tournament and all that shit, and then next thing you know, Kyrie's going to Brooklyn, KD's going to Brooklyn, and it was the two of them, and then mid-season, you get James Harden to leave where he's at, and he joins them.
Yep.
Then it's just like, well, nobody really expected the end of that season for them to take a run. But then you feel me to play that following season ends. They add Claxton. It was Claxton, somebody else, but it was just like now they looking like something. Still really not making no noise or whatever.
I mean,
and then COVID hits, and then it's just like, oh shit. These niggas really could. And they started off hella strong. And then after COVID hit, then next thing you know, bro, now it's like, oh shit, well, we don't know about y'all at all anymore.
So when COVID hit, KD didn't play that year. That's the year. So you're thinking of that was when Kyrie and KD first went to Brooklyn.
Is that
COVID? Yeah, Kyrie, that was 2020. So when they first went to Brooklyn, COVID had hit because when they went to the bubble, Kyrie was trying to go to the bubble, but they were like, no, because you're not playing. You can't come to the bubble because he wasn't playing. He was hurt. So KD didn't play that whole year. Kyrie had got hurt. He didn't play. So then the next year is when they had KD and Kyrie. And fucking because by then that's when they started doing the I think the next year was the vax shit. But that year you're speaking of when the year when they got hot, when they got Harden, because Harden started out in Houston. Mm-hmm. He wore the fat suit. Mm-hmm. I remember he was wearing the fat suit in Houston. Okay, he gave niggas 40 in a fat suit one night, and then he started to bum it. Oh, he's out of shape. They trade this nigga. He go to Brooklyn. They get to the fucking playoffs. They win the first round. I forgot how they played. In the second round, bro, they was playing the Bucks. They probably win the chip that year. They playing the Bucks, bro. Goddamn. Kyrie, I think, twisted his ankle in game 2 or 3, but they were up 2-0 on the Bucks. Goddamn. James Harden's hamstring gets fucked up. So now he just got to stand in the corner.
Yeah.
And it was KD versus the Bucks versus the world. KD's doing his thing. Goddamn. Toe on the line. Went from a 2 to a 3. If he hits that 3, it's game over. The next year,
the year that Milwaukee did win it.
Next year it was Milwaukee and Phoenix, but Milwaukee, they were going. You remember Jeff Teague talked about it. Because I remember Jeff Teague was like, "Man, I fuck with PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker, my dog." He was like, KD was busting his ass, like, and KD was going crazy that series against the Bucks, but he was dolo. Harden had one leg. Kyrie was hurt. Boom, they go home to the next seasons when all the shit happens with the anti-Semitic, he doesn't want to take the vax, all this other shit, blah, 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 boom, kind of spills over. Now we are here when he gets to fucking Dallas. And I think the thing that has helped him a lot with Dallas is Mark Cuban has always been, even though he's not the sole owner no more, I think he's still the main proprietor of Dallas. Mark Cuban has always been a player's coach.
Yeah, I feel like Mark Cuban gave up like the owner title, but still has a lot of.
He still has majority, but
it's like he gave up the responsibility of being the owner of the team, but he's still the majority holder for the team.
Yeah. So it's multiple. So like, let's say he probably broke it down. I don't know the exact numbers, but let's say he probably owns like 18 or 19%, and then the rest of it is divided up between like 6 people. You know what I'm saying? So he probably owns still majority part of it. Like, is he still the main proprietor? But he did that because he's trying to get into. He wants to build like a casino and shit. But anyway, I think Mark Cuban and people had talked about. I remember KG talked about. KG was like, "Man, I remember, we go on the road. It was like, man, what's your favorite place to go on the road?" He was like, "Dallas." He was like, "Man, you go Dallas, man. You get them locker rooms, man. They got PS2s and shit. Like, they had TVs." And he was like, "Nigga, the food was better." He was, "They go to some of these other arenas, bro. The way locker rooms trash." He was, "You go to Dallas, bro." He was like, "Man, Mark Cuban hold it down. Like, he take care of his players, but also take care of the arriving players too, because he wants everybody should be treated on the same level, had the same things, had the same access to stuff." And I think that's another thing.
Like Kyrie said that. I mean, not Kyrie, but Stephen Curry said that too. They was talking about the best popcorn
in Dallas.
He was like Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, and so it's like with Kyrie, he was doing his Ramadan thing. When he was doing his Ramadan thing in Brooklyn, they was giving this nigga fruit cups.
Yeah.
Nigga, they said
that. Yeah, I seen that shit.
They was flying out a chef for him, and it was making. I'm like, bro,
chef. He was getting IVs, like 24 round IVs.
It's
and shit, bro. Making sure he was staying hydrated.
It's different when you doing something like that, and it's something that you believe in. It's your religion or whatever, or your belief, and you can say your boss, the person who runs the team, you tell them hey, this is what I need, and they say, "I got you."
Yeah.
Now it's like, bro, I don't want to leave. I have no interest in leaving. Now I'm all in because they all in with me.
And you can tell he's all in, bro. Like, his whole Kyrie is looking like Kyrie from the Cleveland Cavaliers when they won it.
But he's
older. He's more mature.
He's a more mature
and
version.
He's now the player that LeBron was trying to fashion him into.
Put like this. 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago. Let's say 10 years ago when Uncle Drew was a thing.
Yeah.
he is now Uncle Drew. Like he is literally turned into Uncle Drew. Like
I would say he's the oldest player on that team.
uh,
It might be Markeith. I don't know which
it
Morris
might be
brother
the
it
Morris.
is.
It might be one of the Morris twins. Whichever one. I mean, they twins.
I
So
don't know
yeah,
which one it is, but
I think it might be Marcus. Who knows?
Marcus or Markeith,
Whichever,
one of them.
it's what they
one
probably,
of the Morris
they
twins.
probably interchangeable. Who knows?
Yeah.
They switch.
Bro, you remember they said that one game, bro? They was
with
just
the
like,
hose.
bro, they said that it was like a playoff game, and one of the twins was like stinking it up, and the other twin had just come off, but he was on fire, and because they have like the matching tattoos and shit, like they literally are identical, even in their tattoos. They said that the other twin who had been like balling his ass off suited up as his brother
Yeah,
and went out and helped them win a game.
I believe. Yeah, I
And
believe.
bro, I was weak as fuck because I was like, I don't know, that might be real because
I know they said they did it
that
with the
nigga-
hose.
and they said they do it with the hose.
Did it with the hose back in like college and shit. But like, bro, I don't feel like going, bro. You here you go, bro. Go with the bitch. All right, man, I'm out. I'll let you know how it goes. I mean, bro, you got.
But I know it was alleged that they did it in the game. Now,
Yeah.
whether that was true or not, nobody really knows. But I mean,
just think about it, bro. So
just
let's
the way
say,
that motherfucker was hooping.
damn, bro, we about to go into a playoff game, and let's say, nigga, and let's say we play on opposite teams. Like my team went home, but my twin brother
That
team
was the
is
scenario.
Still, but my twin brother still, you know what I'm saying? And,
Well, not scenario. That's exactly what happened.
And I sprained my ankle, and I might be questionable for game 3. Hey, bro, look, come hoop, bro. Just act like you me, bro.
Yeah.
Bet.
Because I've heard they literally have the same like demeanor, facial
They the
expression.
same person.
They talk the same. They act the same. Like, you know how some certain twins, like one may be more of an extrovert and the other one may be super introverted.
Yeah.
And like subtle, I've heard that both of them are literally the same exact person
Yeah.
in two different bodies.
Yeah, they not like Brooke and Robin Lopez.
Yes.
Brooke and Robin Lopez, two different niggas.
Where you could tell, like one's actually taller than the other one.
Like two different niggas.
And one's got, you feel me, got the short hair.
One got
the other
one
one's
got
got
the
the long shit.
sideshow bob.
One's actually still hooping. The other one isn't.
The other one, he just kicking it.
And he's
having a
just, you know what I'm saying? I think the only thing, the difference the two is that that really you could say is the same is that they both wear the super long socks.
Yeah. Yeah, with Marcus and Markeith, yeah.
Yeah. But I will say, saying all that to say, I just feel like my Dallas Mavericks, bro, they on a tandem. And I was saying this to somebody not too long ago. I was like, look, what Anthony Edwards is experiencing right now is the same thing that Luka experienced 3 years ago. Carrying a team all the way to the conference finals and being too gassed to get over the hump. I was just like, now Luka's been there and done that. Luka did it 3 years ago. He took a team all the way to the Western Conference Finals, bro. Balled his ass off, hooped his ass off, and everything. Then he meets up with a veteran. What was it? Golden State.
Yeah.
I think we played Golden State that year.
Golden State. That's when Wiggins dunked on Luka.
Yeah, we meet up with a veteran team who's been here, who's done this, and they not looking for one player to score all the points and lead the team. They are really moving that ball around because that year I think it was just you had Powell, you had Maxi Kleber. I want to say Porzingis was on the team too.
I think Porzingis was hurt. Yeah. I had
And he was hurt.
I had Brunson.
And it was just like, and it was one of those scenarios, just like they saying with the Celtics. Without Porzingis, this team's probably not going to get over that hump.
Yeah.
And they saying the same thing with the Celtics now. It's just like, bro, without somebody in the post, they're not going to get over that hump. And I'm looking at it like, man, the way Luka been balling his ass off, bro, he going to be all right. I think the one thing that is killing the Minnesota Timberwolves is the fact that Cat is not trying to get in that paint. If that man gets in that paint and really starts banging the way that Lively and Gafford is,
Yeah.
bro, we got a whole nother series on our hands. He went 0 for like 9 last night shooting threes.
He's bumming it. He Cat regardless.
He refuses. He's
shooting
refusing.
threes, going in the paint. Cat is bumming it. But Ant's not playing his best either. Ant had his best game yesterday.
Because he's bodied. He's tired.
Yeah, but it's not even that.
And
though.
then you poke this bear who's literally been playing conserved, who literally the first 2 rounds sat back and just only hooped when he was needed to hoop.
Yeah.
Then you win round 2 and then you call him out, and it's like, bro, I got fresh legs, nigga. You just finished a 7-game series.
Yeah. No, I agree. He shouldn't have said anything about checking Kyrie because nigga, I get it though. Like that's one of them things that where that is on brand for Ed. Okay.
Yeah.
So if it works, let's say he was locking the shit out of Kyrie. That's on that's why we love this nigga Ant. This nigga called Kyrie out and he's on his ass. You feel me? We love Ant because he did that. That's his demeanor. You know what I'm saying? But it's just now it's just, bro, you a young pup, bro. You 22, bro.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like this is like, bro, this is like, I know it wasn't in the playoffs, but people remember this is back when Kobe was still playing. You know, Kobe and Kyrie, you know, that's Kyrie looks up, that's his guy. And Kyrie was telling Kobe, I can lock you up. Or no. Kyrie was telling Kobe, you can't check me.
Yeah.
And when they met in the regular season, Kobe was picking this nigga up 94 feet at 37. Picking him up 94 feet. Like, yeah, nigga, like you still young, bro. Like you nice, but you still young.
Yeah.
And I'm about to show you something. You feel me? I ain't gonna respond. But when I see you, I'm gonna see you.
I seen a video and it was like KG was talking about that. He said this nigga Kyrie right now is giving him being mentality.
Yes.
And being demeanor. And they was just like, what do you mean? And he was just like, Kobe Bean Bryant. Nigga, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They was like, bruh, look how reserved he look. Look how calm he is when he's on the court. Look at the leader that he's becoming, that he's leading this team. Yeah, everybody knows it's Luka's team, but they are all looking to Kyrie for the answer.
Yeah.
And he was just like going through that whole major, and I was just like, bro, that nigga's right. I was like, I was kind of feeling it, but just wasn't really trying to take it there because, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that these other vets and people who, you know what I'm saying, can get on the phone and talk to Kyrie, or people who's been around and they seen it for their own two eyes playing against somebody like Kobe Bryant and Kyrie, bro, like they calling down. It's just like, damn, me as a fan, like, yeah, I was on the right path, but I didn't think I was that fucking right about it. Yeah. But I still got us winning tomorrow night, closing this thing out. I got the Celtics winning tonight, closing out, and come Saturday or Sunday, you know what I'm saying, we'll start the finals.
No, finals start June 6th. What is that, next Thursday?
That's next week then?
I think it's next Thursday. Yeah.
Because honestly, both teams, Dallas needs the rest more than the Celtics do. I feel like.
Yeah.
For the sake of Luka's knees.
Yeah.
Both knees being banged up. We don't really know what's going on with Lively. I know they said it was a neck sprain, but to me, he might have a mild concussion.
That's a concussion.
And I think that the way he was walking and like he could barely, he looked mildly concussed.
Yeah.
And then you look at Gafford. Gafford's banged up as well. His hand, his motherfucking knee and shit. Then no telling what anybody else really needs or whatever. I think the only two healthy players that's out there, well, three would be Derrick Jones, Kyrie, and PJ Washington. But I mean, shit, the other three between Gafford, Lively, and Luka, hell yeah, they need that. They need as much rest as they can get going into this, because once we get to the finals, bro, like this is win all, man. This is what they all play for. Yeah. This is what they need. And the way that whatchamacallit runs the playoffs now, where it's like, nigga, y'all gonna play every other day. Ain't no more. Y'all, okay, you get 2 games here and it's every other day, and then y'all gonna get a 2-day layoff because y'all gonna go to a whole nother city. Nah, fuck that.
It's the playoffs.
It's the playoffs, bro. Play.
Yeah, it's the playoff. It's the playoffs and the finals. The finals have to start on June 6th. So regardless if both series end in a sweep or both series go 7, the finals is starting June 6th. Like that's just how it is. So you guys are in your last week, so there will be no more 2-3 day breaks between games. There will be literally every other day.
I think the finals is every other day. I think it's every 2 days.
I think it's every day, and then I think it's a 2 day break between the first switch. So you play the first 2 games, the 2 days, and then every other day. Then after that, it's the last 3 is every other day. Type shit. Yeah.
The first 4 is.
I think you do get a 2 day gap between those first, the 2 and 3.
First 2 games at home or somebody's home court, and then when y'all travel, y'all get 2 days to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Then it goes back to every other day, and then after that fourth game, it's every other day until we finish this shit out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
funny.
So I mean, I don't know, bro. Like I said, I agree. I think it's gonna be Dallas and Boston. I think if Porzingis is ready to go, and I think if Porzingis is, relatively close to 100%, I do have Porzingis beating Dallas. I mean, not Porzingis, Dallas. I mean, Boston beating Dallas. But if Porzingis is not ready to go, if Porzingis cannot give Boston what they need, then I mean,
Nah, that's
Dallas
every
is.
2 days.
It's every 2 days.
June 6th, game 2 is June 9th. Game 3 is June 12th. Game 4, June 14th. Game 5, the 17th. Game 6, the 20th. And game 7, if necessary, the 23rd.
Ugh, that's nasty.
It's every 2 to 3 days, bro. That's crazy.
That's nasty. That's bad. I hate that. They should just make them niggas run that shit 7 days straight. Fuck it. Nigga, just play. Nigga, just treat this bitch like AAU tournament, nigga. You playing, nigga. Ain't no days off. Your day.
I feel like he did that though, as far as like for the finals. Now the regular playoffs is every other day.
Yeah.
They not playing that shit. But I think for the finals, it's almost like we not giving he's probably tired of like the whole excuse thing. Oh, if we had an extra day of rest, such and such could have probably healed up and we would have been a whole nother team and this, that, and the third. And it's just like, okay, cool. You can have that. Well, it's what I'll do for y'all. I'll give y'all in between every game 2 to 3 days. How about that?
Yeah.
And then you got to think about scheduling too. Like we going into June, bro. The Olympics is finna like that shit's got to be over by a certain day because them niggas has got to immediately celebrate. And then if any of them is on, like Luka will probably go play for his country. Kyrie didn't get picked up.
Now Luka probably won't. I think Tatum is though. I don't.
Tatum
Is Jalen? I don't think Jalen Brown. I don't think Jalen Brown got picked.
You sure?
Yeah, if I go look, because I know that the guards, all the guards are. You got Steph, you got Booker, you got Halliburton.
I thought it was fucked up. They kind of left Kyrie out though, and I felt Kyrie on what he had to say about that. He was like, "Bro, it used to be a tryout. You had to try out."
But this is the thing though, brother. It's a business. Yeah, America and us have gotten over you being quote unquote anti-Semitic. Nigga, the world hasn't, and so we not about to drag you to Paris and have you be a fucking distraction. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what Kyrie. I put it like this. I don't know what Kyrie or Draymond Green was thinking. Neither.
Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant,
Anthony Edwards. Yeah.
Joel Embiid, Tyrese Halliburton, Drew Holiday, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I was about to say Jalen Brown didn't get picked, but I'm saying like I don't
even know if Tyrese Halliburton is gonna make it.
He gonna play. By the time the Olympics start, his hamstring be all right. He gonna play, but I don't know what the fuck Draymond and Kyrie thought. Like, you two, bro, I could have told you two niggas, don't waste your time. You're not getting picked. Draymond, number one, you're not good enough. Number two, nigga, nobody wants, bro. We cannot have you in the Olympics smacking niggas or choking niggas out, bro. We can't risk that, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Kyrie, nigga, you just gonna be a distraction, bro. Like, we can't risk motherfuckers being outside of the fucking athletes, what they call it, the village, the athlete village during the Olympics and shit, protesting Kyrie Irving, bro. We cannot have that. We cannot have that, bro.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I get it. Kyrie, hell of a player. You can argue he'd be on the list. You can argue Jalen Brunson should have been on the team. It's a bunch of people that have an argument, but Kyrie and Draymond Green, y'all niggas had no chance. And I feel Kyrie, there definitely used to be tryouts, but that was in an era where tryouts were needed because I think the draw and the lure to be on the Olympic team was a little bit different. Nowadays, you got to look at guys like LeBron and Steph, and they're like, bro, I'm not trying out, bro. I've put in my work to be on this fucking team. So now it's like, okay, let's just pick guys.
Yeah.
These are the 12 best guys we're going to go with. Embiid doesn't have to try out. I'm sorry. LeBron doesn't have to try out. KD doesn't have to try out. Steph Curry doesn't have to try out. Jason Tatum's bum ass doesn't have to try out. Like, Anthony Edwards don't have to try out. Devin Booker, like, it kind of makes sense. Like, these guys don't have to try out, bro. Like, we're just gonna take these guys and we're gonna make it work. Like, these are our best not gonna say these are our best people, but these are definitely this is an A+ team for the Americans, and we should run through the Olympics pretty fairly easy. So you got Boston and Dallas in the finals. See, I'm pretty sure you going with Dallas. You going in 6 or 7?
Uh, 6.
6. Who you got being Finals MVP?
Kyrie.
Yeah, okay, that's not gonna happen.
I know it's not.
Yeah, but
Wishful thinking.
it would be a cool story. I think that's definitely going to be the main story. I think it's definitely going to be a hell of a story of Kyrie versus Boston. We're going to see that over and over
I mean,
and
just
over and
like,
over and over again.
and I only say Kyrie for the simple fact of like when Golden State won their first one, everybody was like, "How Stephen Curry not win that?" Like it's his team. He did the lead work. He did everything he could, and they gave it to
Iggy.
Iggy. So it's like
If
Iggy can get it for doing the small things, why can't Kyrie get it for doing the small things for his team?
well, Iggy got it for playing defense. That's why he got it. Same reason why Kawhi got his in San Antonio. He played defense on LeBron. And they were looking at it like when you guarded LeBron, yeah, LeBron averaged a 35 triple double. But when you guarded LeBron, he shot 30-40% from the field. Like, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. When you was on him, he didn't play that well, and you averaged blase. Steph, I'm not going to say Steph bumped that first one, but I definitely see Luka averaging more than, like, Luka's probably going to average 30. Especially if
the
he.
Western Conference, he's averaging 32, 8, and 10 right
Well,
now.
what I'm saying is, so individual wise, yeah, Minnesota is a better team defensively as far as team defense based off how they play defense. But I think body wise and matchup wise, Boston has a lot of different looks that they can give Luka. A lot of you can throw a Jaylen Brown on him. Jaylen Brown, I'm not saying he can stop Luka, but he's a big enough body to he can guard Luka. Same thing with Jason Tatum. You can throw a Derek White. Derek White is a hell of a defender. He could easily be first team all defense this year. He was second team, whatever. You could have threw Drew Holiday on him. Same thing. Like Drew Holiday straps up. Like, so you got 4 to 5 different bodies you can throw on in front of Luka to kind of frustrate him. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll have a harder guard of checking Kyrie more so than they will checking Luka. I really think it's gonna come down to Porzingis. If Porzingis plays and he's on his A game, Boston should win. But if he's come back and he's bumming it, he's struggling, I just don't see how Boston can win because now it's gonna come down to our best 2 players versus your 2 best 2 players. Mm-hmm. And our 2 best 2 players, when we get to the fourth quarter in crunch time, they're more believable and trustworthy than your 2 best players. And I love Jaylen Brown, but Jason Tatum, I don't know, bro. He just don't be in the action a lot of times. I'll be watching him and I'll be like, yo, Boston needs a bucket. And this nigga just be standing there just watching like, bro, what's happening, bro? You supposed to be the best nigga on the floor. You a 6'10" slashing shooter who can get any shot that you want. You can handle the ball any which way. And you honestly, got a mismatch every time, bro. Why don't you like what the fuck?
They last 2 against the Pacers.
Yeah. All 3
Boston
games.
hasn't won those games. The Pacers have lost them.
Boston won game 2, but the Pacers definitely lost game 1 and game 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they lost game 1 and game 3. Pacers blew that, especially game 1. They had game 1. Game 1 was won. Game 3, you could tell that they was losing a grip on them niggas as the fourth quarter and the end of the third and the fourth quarter. It was just like, bro, like y'all niggas, like y'all can't make no mistakes. Like when y'all niggas went up 20, like they went up 20 before half, and then like right before the second quarter ended, Boston got that bitch down to 11. It's like, bro, y'all was just up 20 with like a minute 30 left. Like, y'all can't do that.
Say that about the Mavs in game 2. It's just like, bro, like, nigga, y'all was running them, bro. Or even last night, for example, we was up almost 20 points, bro, and then you feel me? They cut it down to 10, and then Anthony Edwards comes through with that crazy ass dunk.
He boomed on Gafford.
Punched on Gafford, bro. And you feel me? It changed the momentum of the game. Yeah. But it was just like you said, our 2 best players are just too fucking much.
Yeah.
So it's up. And it was up. But let's go ahead and get on up out of here, man. You done? You got anything else?
We gotta relax.
You know I gotta relax, but I'm not allowed to say it on the show no more.
What? These. Oh. Work man. Yeah, that's him. Nah,
What's gotta relax, bro? Like literally, bro. And I'll talk to you about it off camera when the shit's over with. But
yeah.
then you'll understand why I'm not gonna say it on air. But yeah, for me, that's what's gotta relax. Also, shout out to all of our veterans, fallen soldiers who, you know what I'm
Thought,
saying, risk their lives for our country.
thought that was Veterans Day.
It's Memorial Day.
So what the fuck is Veterans Day for?
Veterans, I think Veterans Day is to like commemorate the ones who went and made it home. Memorial Day is more so the ones who went and didn't make it.
Learn something new every
To
day.
me, to me,
You probably right, bro. I don't be
Veterans Day
I
is
don't be knowing
is
this shit.
remembering the ones who went, also the ones that didn't make it home, but also you congratulating and thanking the ones that did make it home because you can physically shake their
Right.
hand, you could talk to them. That's why they're considered
Right.
veterans.
Okay, so I shouldn't call my pops today.
I mean,
'Cause
he may have
it's my
he
Memorial
may have
Day.
somebody in his platoon or something who didn't make it.
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with me though. That's more so for him.
Yeah, but that's still also like, hey, pops, like, you feel me? Just call and tell you, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Because you may have survivor's guilt or something. I don't know. Don't do that. Because I literally played it out in my head. I told you I'd be doing that, bro. I have a whole.
Call your pops on Memorial Day, nigga. No, fuck.
Yeah.
Save it for Veterans Day.
Save it for Veterans Day, man. So like Memorial Day I think is to really commemorate the ones who didn't make it home.
For sure.
Like how, you feel me, they got the lost tomb in DC. It's like, bro,
Gotcha.
that one tomb is supposed to be for like millions of soldiers.
You talking the one with the wall with the names on it and shit?
Nah, the one that's actually inside of the Arlington Cemetery.
You're a knowledgeable nigga. See, I don't even know what the shit's called.
Where they
Arlington Cemetery.
you
all this
probably
shit,
seen
bro.
it. They
I
where
probably
it's got
have.
the dude holding the thing and he's like walking back and forth and he's like clacking his heels and shit.
Like an actual person?
Yes.
No, I ain't never seen that.
Well, I'm just,
Only shit I've ever seen was them British niggas with the hats outside of like the I don't know what they call.
it's like the guardian of like the lost tomb or something like that.
Yeah. But no, I'm gonna tell you what needs to relax though, bro.
Yeah, let's hear it.
What needs to relax? You can show me in a minute. But what needs to relax is you goddamn, you know I'm about to go. You goddamn Kendrick fans and the Drake haters, bro. I ain't got no dog in this horse or this fight. I said I ain't got no dog in this horse. I ain't got no horse in this race, and I ain't got no dog in this fight, bro. My dog J. Cole, he bowed out, he did his thing, whatever. But y'all, bro, this whole beef has made Kendrick fans and Drake haters so insufferable, bro. Like Instagram comments, YouTube comments, like Facebook posts, like, bro, the shit's nasty, bro. Like the shit is, excuse me, the shit is like I can't even explain it, bro. Like, and it's almost like, bro, you know how I know when it got bad? When I got on YouTube and the YouTube comments look like Instagram comments, and I said, "Oh my god," because I love YouTube. I'm on YouTube a lot, and YouTube comments look a certain way. Instagram comments and Twitter threads and shit, like they have a certain, the trolls troll different. Mm-hmm. When them niggas graduated to come to Instagram, to come to YouTube over the past month, it's been disgusting, bruh. It's just, and all engagement is good engagement in my mind, in my head. That's how I look at it. But just watching some of these comments even on J. Cole shit, Drake shit, like anybody who is affiliated between the two, it's just Drake haters and Kendrick fans going crazy. And during this whole stint, the only thing I can think of is how corny Kendrick fans have looked in the past month. To me, I could be wrong. I could just be a nigga just talking. And for going forward, niggas can't say the nigga in the red hat, because that's what they call me on YouTube. That nigga in the red hat tripping. Nigga, I got on a white hat. So now,
Is that why you switch?
nigga, I got on a white hat today. So you niggas can't call me red hat no more, nigga. Yeah. But they be calling me, man, that red hat nigga. That nigga in the red hat.
Bro, they used to, nigga in the bun tripping.
Yeah, but nigga in the red hat go crazy. Fuck that nigga. Like all type of shit, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, I got a name, bitch. But it is what it is, though, bro.
Like,
I just feel like
every day.
I just feel like, bro, Kendrick fans, the Kendrick fans that have came outside to play. I know Kendrick fans, some of you niggas is cool. But the ones that have came outside to play over the last month, you're disgusting. And I hate you niggas.
Minds is clear. We're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in for another episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to tell your mama and we said, hey, we out of here.
Peace. Nigga in a white hat, bro.
Bro, that's funny as hell. I didn't know you was going there.
That nigga red have a toy.
Bro, but I keep telling you, bro, can't just keep